I feel like one issue with Chelsea get last season. Now the issue of after scoring the first goal, the second goal.
Oh boy, I'm not gonna shake Jesus.
You go wait, and because of say after Palmer don't score the first goal, Jackson go miss. They go feed down.
Yeah.
But this season is a different ball game. Now you get a Delap where if he get the chances where the great Jackson gets, definitely Delap will convert it. If Delap fail to convert, Delap comes out. Immediately, Juan Pedro enter. If Juan Pedro get the chances where Jackson get last season, Juan Pedro will score more of them.
Yes.
And to create chance, no be our problem. We dey create chances. Now, Caicedo now is no longer a young player. Caicedo is one of the oldest players in the Premier League due to his attitude, due to his anger, due to his hunger, due to his fire.
Caicedo is the father of Gravenberg.
The outpouring of fire inside Caicedo is beyond measure. Enzo Fernandez is one of the greatest midfielders to ever play in the Premier League.
Say it again!
FIFA president
Let's hear you!
I
want you to say it.
He said, congratulations.
And you posted Enzo Fernandez.
Odega dream nine Enzo they leave for holiday. Odega don't play for years. Enzo they house, then they post them. So this team, they expect more from them this season because last season was a big lesson.
Yeah.
Players like Badeshi, they don't learn to. His last game, I saw him. Badeshi has more appearance in Club World Cup game than all our defenders in the history of us.
So
I expect more. Now Sanchez is at home resting to tell you how good Sanchez, because if you put all the goalkeepers in the world and Sanchez stops them.
Exactly.
His last game.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Come on.
So I see a team that is going to produce more outstanding results. I remember our game last season against Man City. Before City recover to come beat us for that game, we supposed to done they're like 3-0 up. But there was a Jackson that Palmer will give ball, and Jackson will need to call his father. Daddy, yes, should I score? His father will say, I am thinking about it, then he will miss. But this season is not going to be like that. Delap has no business with Man City. If Delap see them, Delap will wipe them. If Juan Pedro see them, Juan Pedro will wipe them. Now we have an 18-year-old player.
God, goodness gracious me.
You can have my mic. You can have my mic.
You have say his name.
No, you have my mic.
Say his name. Announce him.
You can have my mic.
Announce him.
You can have my mic.
No. Now there is a grace that this boy carries. When you have a praying father, I have a praying mother.
Yes.
I have a praying family.
Yes.
The expectation of your results will be testimony.
The
Testifier of Estavo William is full of testimony. Thank you, sir.
I appreciate you.
Do you know, because of this boy, because of this boy, because of him and João Pedro and the Brazilian connection that we're having in our club, I'm going to learn Portuguese.
Now,
if you check, I'm going to learn Portuguese. Efianco, Ema, e Probojo.
Now, if you check very well, these are young players with a fresh hunger. It is easier for Chelsea to tell you, will you come?
You want the badge?
You want the badge. If you don't want the badge, we will refer you to a game. We get games to refer you to. So I see a team this season that is going to give us something, and I expect more, both from the coach, both from the players. But my concern this season, I want to see how we are going to manage this defense line, because some kind goals we conceded last season. I remember our goal against Palace for Stamford Bridge.
Unnecessary.
Yeah, as much as so many Chelsea fans go blame Sanchez. You understand? Eze had so much space, but this season you have a Santos now inside the midfield, and I keep saying it. Santos is better than Ogate. Take it or you leave it. 2025. Santos on the ball, progressing the ball, basic passes. He's better than Ogate. Ogate, if he gets card pass him, I understand. Now in grace, everybody has their grace. There is grace of passing and there is grace of being carded. Ogate has carded grace than Santos.
Youth mansion with Ogate.
Exactly. So what I mean is that we have Esugo. That boy. See, I will tell you. See,
I will lose this.
You can choose what lineup you want. Choose.
What I am telling you is that that Lavia something of Lavia no day game. Now Lavia go they advise that in hamstring.
Yo, wake up.
We don't bring two players just for him. So now go advise himself. If you're not ready to play, Lavia, no shaking. So this season, I expect more.
Before I continue, you know, we don't include Modric for our season. You know like that in the squad.
The expectation.
See, players choke.
So for me,
know.
this season I expect.
Okay, I agree.
So
Without
I
drug dealer,
expect-
man. Good job, him.
I expect more from
No,
my
I'm talking
boys.
kind of players
I
you
expect more from my
But
boys.
they won't sue.
No, see.
I expect more from my boys because as much as we are not European virgins like our neighbors, more is expected from us to go forward. Chelsea all the way, man. Niggas,
I don't like
Chelsea
the
all
way
the
they
way.
do that thing. I don't like the way
Niggas.
they do that thing. That's not good.
What's the matter?
European virgin.
Virgin.
Yeah, Virgin.
CEO of Virgin.
No, but we
He's very close. No, he's very, very tight.
but we need to be specific. Our London neighbors, because there are 2 London neighbors that are not.
The Arsenal him herself.
All right.
Her leg is very, very tight.
but
there are some virgins
but you see this season.
there
I
are
said
some virgins.
Virgin.
They don't even get
virgin.
full legs. See, just understand this illustration. If Arsenal the one,
Hello, that's not why we are here. Alright, so, the next thing that we go rate,
this guy don't like me.
we go rate the transfer window so far. You understand? Chelsea don't bring in. We go add Esteval. We go add Liam Delap. We go add Joao Pedro. We also add. I think it's fair to add what's his name? Andre
Gittins.
Santos, Gittins, Esugo.
Yes.
Who else? Hato. So that's 8.
If he has
Minus the 65 other billion where they need to announce. So,
boy.
Kali, wait till you rate that transfer window.
Very good one, you know. They buy very energetic players who go help their possession-based football. Like
Send that can.
you know, they go help Maresca 4-3-3, and most of these players they under 24. So now players for the now and players for
the future.
a project.
Yeah.
So did they do nice?
Have they solved their problems as at when we speak now?
No, they have not.
What?
They have not.
What?
They have not.
We have not solved the
They
problem.
have not.
Hey, they
because
solve problem finish.
it think they won't cause more
PSG
problem.
What is our problem, please?
Now
To win.
squad cohesion.
That's
Aside
generalized.
squad cohesion,
Don't generalize.
it takes time for players to gel, you know, all those things, dressing room and the rest. And now my own be say, how many players you go to list for a game?
You know, concern.
You get some players where you know go to list, and when you know they
Some
list some kind
they
players,
watch.
you don't begin they bring some kind, you know.
Kali, you already know Maresca has his squad from the first time he came.
But
How
they
many
still-
people did he evict?
They're still buying players.
But
Like
sincerely-
imagine the number of players
But
you
still
get,
going to
and you tell me say you have your own players. Anything can happen in the season.
The only person that we need to buy now is a replacement for Mudryk.
Don't
And
you
it's-
understand?
it's-
Don't you
it's
understand?
Garnacho.
You still, for me, I won't feel like you have replacement for all those players you're mentioning.
Who? Apart from
now
Gittins
already.
on the left.
Which is not
If
okay.
you talk about COVID, you have Hato, you have Badiashile.
I'm talking about Mudryk.
Mudryk,
It's only Gittins. Who else?
You have
No, like it is.
you have Neto, you have
Neto is right.
Right.
Neto is right.
can-
yes.
Neto can play there. Maybe
can.
Neto plays there.
Neto
A
plays
lot
there,
for
but
your
that's
team.
not his side.
Estevao can see
Estevao is
play.
on the right.
So you don't. So it's just Gittins that
Just
plays there.
Gittins. We want to
Okay.
buy Mudryk
So,
to replace him now. Garnacho.
Okay, you don't have replacement for him there, but for me, I feel like for a long term project, it is really superb. And like I said, I expect Chelsea to do better in the coming season and going forward. So for me, they are doing.
How many out of 10?
I feel like they haven't having the best transfer so far.
Thank
It
you.
just depends on how those players deliver
Enter now.
Yeah.
when the season starts. Nobody just to buy, because I remember Liverpool don't buy like 8 players in a season. They had one of the most terrible seasons ever as a
Uncertainty.
Liverpool fan.
Yeah.
So it's possible, but this ones they actually buy. The good thing they say they buy young players. So they say there's value for money in case it no work.
Exactly.
You fit steal,
We sell out
do
to
that
Arsenal.
something and the rest come out.
Exactly.
So if I all rate them, I'll give it a solid 7.5.
Why me I know give and ten na because
Wait.
if you say that defense, they're supposed done Jackson, people like Badiashile, Disasi, Tosin. In the sense that you good to carry us reach here, no problem. But now we are here. Now the big boy expectation don't come. We need to look beyond a level above you. You get people like Tosin. To me, I know if you say Tosin go ever better pass the way in there right now.
Yeah.
You get in bench na Chaloba. We know what in Chaloba be. You get he's good physically, he's a good athlete and all that. But is that somebody that the Chelsea of the title winning Chelsea can do? You get, and we don't see a lot of these players over time too. So I feel say that defense probably they may go on to sign. But I speak right now where they never pick up like a strong name. Hato is a prospect again, but that strong name you get will can't help that defense. It may be a Premier League player, the player may be young and all that, but that presence instead of people like Tosin and Chaluba, maybe on the right side
How many
of
people
that
have
of
that
that center
presence
back.
in the Premier League? Centre backs. How many people have that presence?
Every team that is winning the league.
Who? But they're too old.
Konate and Van Dijk will start for you.
Konate is
No, they would not. Konate will not.
Jesus.
Konate will not start.
Konate will not start.
Konate will not.
Hey!
Konate will not start.
Jesus.
Konate will not start. You guys
Jesus.
disrespect a lot.
Konate will not start.
Disrespect is too
Van
much.
Dijk will.
It's too much. I will come up for you.
Konate will not start. Van Dijk will start.
in France.
Van Dijk will start.
Konate here should be
Did
France
they
somewhere.
quiz?
Van Dijk will start. Not Konate.
Konate for France.
Not
How many
Konate.
games has he started? How many has he
Not
considered?
Konate.
How many has to be used?
Not
Konate will start for Chelsea.
But the France
Konate
will
will
watch.
not start.
Konate will
Konate will not start in Chelsea.
Nah,
In
you
fact,
sure?
just to shock you, Konate
you
and
sure?
Chalobah on the same level. Same level. Same level. I'm telling you how it is now. What does Konate do that
Konate
Chalobah
at the
cannot
age
do?
of 18.
Is Konate
But
a ball playing
Upamecano was
defender?
19.
Is that what you
Both
want
of
to tell
them, they
me?
were starting for
Konate is
Liverpool.
not a ball playing defender.
They were starting for
Konate a ball playing
Hold on,
defender.
gradually
He's
become
not.
Wait till,
But he's also an athletic
No, he
black
get
man
back.
that can
See,
run, and he's strong.
Stay with
Chalobah.
You can say whatever I want about him.
That's what's outstanding about Konate.
You're a fan. Continue.
What's